So before we do anything, we are supposed to apologize for that travesty of a mailbag on Saturday. Apparently, Scott got out of hand.
How?
Why does the EU care what we do?
Well, because they're the gatekeeper for what we do. They're the gatekeeper for the world. The EU has set themselves up as the arbiter of all that is good.
I'd like to see some credentials.
And ungood.
And while we're waiting to see those credentials, we'll both die.
Hey, right?
Our families will die. Their families will die. I'm kind of
if they're anything like the Olympic,
if
they're anything like the Olympic medals, all those documents are going to break.
Of all the things to chintz on, apparently they chintzed on the thing that latches the medal to the ribbon.
Right?
Have you seen athletes when they get it? Man or girl, they jump up and down.
Yep. And some of them rebound quite a bit.
Hey, Duluth, 2 kids from Duluth have a chance for a gold medal.
Oh, good for them. Go get it. Go get them, curlers.
Yesterday was spectacular.
I've always wondered about that.
I love curling at the Olympics because they actually usually explain things, except for the power play. So if there's someone out there that can explain the power play aspect of curling.
It has to do with having curlers in your hair.
No. But thank you for shopping at Kmart.
You're welcome.
You can look it up on the interweb. Where was I? Please like, subscribe, and follow us before the EU shuts us down. Explains why we have so few Belgian. Belgian?
Belgian.
Thank you. Waffles.
I love your Clydesdales, your waffles, and your chocolate.
Do they have Clydesdales?
Yes.
They're a Belgian horse?
I believe so.
Not anymore.
Somebody will correct us.
They're a beer horse.
Well, it starts with a B. That seems fun.
Then I found out there were other types of animals, horses that big. It's like, oh, now this could be an interesting party. That would be fun.
The Percheron.
Percheron, and The Percheron?
Percheron.
Okay. Where was I? Oh, like, subscribe, and follow us. And I have no idea why, but do that anyway. If you should, for some reason, wish to interact with us via the comment, the question, the comment, the conundrum, the snark, if you'd like to share with us a story, you can leave it right here. Unless, right here would be crabby with you for leaving something very, very long. So if it's more missive length, you want to go to TITR at netradio.network. Well, that was coherent.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Let's
hang on.
What?
We have to cut this part out.
Okay.
Because your wife hates it when I do that.
Yeah, that's true. Let's test that whole code.
I don't know why I do it in when we're
yeah, it's just.
I just don't. I found it safer not to argue with Ann.
And the point of the show is it's us kind of doing radio, and you get a behind the scenes look.
Back when we did radio, because you can't do this in the studio anymore either. Which led to a whole thing about being locked out overnight, and let's not get into that now.
The bitter history of coffee prohibitions. Are you ready?
There are coffee prohibitions?
There have been. I've got a handful of them.
Who would do that?
While coffee is a global staple today, its history is marked by extreme resistance from rulers
the bad man
who feared its social, economic, and political power. Now, in a report from Popular Science, they highlight 4 instances where the world's favorite stimulant was treated as a dangerous or as dangerous contraband. Number 1, political paranoia in the Middle East. Coffee first faced suppression in Mecca around 1511.
Of course they did.
An official named Ka'ir Beg feared the intoxicating effects of the drink and its tendency to bring people together to discuss local governance.
Yeah, you see, when you're ruling by the sword, you never want people together to talk local governance.
He ordered coffee houses closed, beans burned, and drinkers beaten. Similarly, in 17th century Istanbul, Sultan Murad IV took paranoia to a lethal level. Believing coffee houses were hubs for sedition, he imposed the death penalty for public consumption.
Love him or hate him, there's something about the old days that I still like.
Legend has it he roamed the streets in disguise, personally executing those caught with a cup. Here's a cup of sluice. Economic
Hey, do you want a cup of cup?
Economic protectionism in Europe. In the West, bans were often more about the treasury than the gallows.
Always.
Sweden. Are you hearing me?
Those of Swedish, those nice mild Swedes.
Well, and their unbelievably strong coffee.
Yeah.
The Swedes banned coffee 5 separate times between 1756 and 1817.
Yeah.
While some cited health concerns,
they just ran out of beans because they must use a lot of them.
People audibly vibrated in their sleep.
See, my granddaughter does that, but that's just her. She doesn't even drink coffee.
The government was primarily worried about a trade deficit caused by importing foreign luxury goods. To enforce these bans, authorities fined and even imprisoned citizens for the smallest caffeine-related offenses. And finally, Prussia. They followed a similar path in 1777 under Frederick the Great, who was the guy who followed Frederick the Mediocre.
Frederick? Frankenstein?
He famously argued that his subjects must drink beer to support local industry.
Okay, now, honestly, I can't really make a great art. I would just put, you can have coffee anytime before noon.
He created a royal
afternoon, nothing but beer.
He created a royal monopoly and deployed the Kaffe Schnuffler. What do you suppose that means?
I don't know, but it sounds like a cartoon character that I would find, say, on Sesame Street.
Kaffe Schnuffler, coffee sniffer.
Yep, that'd be on Sesame Street.
These war veterans roamed the streets specifically to detect the aroma of illegal roasting, earning a bounty for every smuggler they sniffed out or they Kaffe Schnufflered out. Ultimately, these draconian measures failed.
It works.
Whether facing an execution, the threat of execution for the Sniffers of Prussia, whether facing the threat of execution or the Sniffers from Prussia, people's demand for coffee remained unshaken.
Punctuation and
God Almighty,
literary devices matter.
But that was all me.
I know. Somebody did a sermon where they took out the punctuation.
Oh Lord!
And I only saw a bit of it, but he had to stop 5 times to correct it with the punctuation because commas matter.
Yes, they do.
You save lives. Let's eat, gentlemen. Kathleen Murray, Sanford, Tasmania, credits Bandicoots for helping her win the first ever World's Ugliest Lawn competition.
What the heck is a bandicoot?
I don't know. Do you have a highly powered computer device that could possibly look through reams and reams of information to possibly find out what it is?
Fine.
I'm guessing it's some sort of critter. While you're doing that, credits Bandicoots helping first ever World's Ugliest Lawn. According to The Guardian, which at some point was a newspaper. The marsupials,
they're small nocturnal burrowing marsupials.
They're brewing nocturnal?
No, burrowing marsupials from Australia.
Like night shift at the
New Guinea.
At Coors or something. I don't know. It's the first one that came to mind. Sorry.
They aerate the soil.
So do golf shoes.
Right?
The marsupials said our World's Ugliest Lawn winner have actually liberated me from ever having to mow it again.
Ooh, this is an ugly
I
lawn.
like Kathleen. I'm all for guilt-free weekend, especially since my ex left with a lawnmower back in 2016.
Now that's just low.
No, that's a guy thing.
I suppose.
I am leaving and I'm taking the lawnmower and the weed whacker with me.
And nothing else except for this drill and some bits.
The saw. couple of hammers.
Looks like I'm going to need a trailer. I have to get
Delete
the
screws.
toolbox.
You might figure out what to do with them. That must have been a good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I heard you.
The contest, world's ugly. I know the contest, world's ugliest lawn, began as Gotland's ugliest lawn. I think Gotland is in Sweden, or is it like a term for Sweden?
Spell it. G-O-T-T?
Gotland.
Well, I'd say Godland or God's land.
Yeah, that's what I would think. And in parentheses, it says Sweden.
Okay.
I've been to Norway, which is like Sweden, only backwards. Unless you're in Norway, in which case Sweden is like Norway, only backwards.
Oh, it's an island.
Oh, so Gotland, Sweden had the ugliest lawn. Why? What? Gotland, Sweden, ugliest lawn. Okay. It was conceived. It was born of. It was birthed. Wait, I've been reading the. To encourage water saving. You're an island!
Oh, it means land of the Goths.
Of the Goths?
Derived from Goths, yeah. Derived from the Old Norse.
They're everywhere.
And they're so sour. They are just downers everywhere they go.
Crabby.
Yeah.
They have that sort of look of them that they didn't have their coffee.
And you almost couldn't see them. And then we got to the Visigoths and we could see them happening and it worked.
Yeah. I like the Invisigoths better.
Yeah.
They snuck up on you a little bit, but they were okay. Where was I? Conceived to encourage water saving on an island and environmentally friendly gardening in 2022. Oh,
there we go. Yeah.
The whole island must be woke. Yeah. All of the lawns were hideous and well worthy of winning. But the winning entry was really, really bad, said Gotland's Mimi Gibson. Mimi Gibson, yes. Probably related to Mel, only I don't know how. It brings me...
I was thinking Debbie.
Possible. Didn't some guy make a guitar that was named Gibson?
Yes. One of those famous guitar companies in the world.
According to Murray, it brings me a lot of joy to see all the little creatures who now feel safe to come out during the day in my yard. How much do you want to bet she has a septum ring?
Oh, yeah.
And her hair was somewhere on the rainbow color scheme.
Speaking of sleep, did you get much last night? Did you sleep well?
No.
Okay. Well, if you woke up this morning feeling like you went 12 rounds with a kangaroo.
No, I don't think I feel that bad.
Science has an explanation. It's all about your sleep posture.
Now I'm even making mistakes when I'm sleeping?
Absolutely. How'd you sleep last night? I made a couple mistakes.
Damn.
Back in the disco-fueled haze of the 1970s, psychoanalysts claimed your sleep position determined your personality. If you slept in the royal position, you were confident.
What's the royal position?
On your back, usually your hands over your chest or something like that, which made you look like you were
being measured for a coffin
position.
Oh.
Yeah. If you slept in the fetal position, you were sensible because you knew what was coming at you the next day or something.
Well, that's hard to argue.
And if you slept hanging upside down from the rafters, you were a minor superhero.
Batman.
The minor superhero.
I think Adam West said it right. Major superhero. Quite possibly the superest of superheroes.
It says minor superhero right here, black and white.
Whatever dipstick wrote that.
I wonder who it could have been.
Stan Lee?
Oh, no. Minor superhero. Well, those personality tests were mostly bunk. Modern experts...
Well, it was the Joker that wrote it?
Or his good friend. The one who's Joker adjacent.
Harley Quinn?
Me!
Now you're a dipstick.
While those personality tests were mostly bunk, modern experts say your position does determine your medical future.
Really? Does it explain why my back hurts?
Yeah, they've narrowed it down to 4 main styles.
1.
Though they have exciting names like the mountain climber and the free faller. Which
those sound so cool and they're not.
No. So what's the gold medal position?
What is the gold medal position?
Side sleeping. But there are rules.
Oh, God, there are always rules.
And what do you suppose the EU has been in on this?
It must have been.
Sleeping on your left side uses gravity to keep your stomach acid where it belongs, making it the preferred pose for anyone who had a spicy burrito before bed.
Why would you? Anyway, go ahead.
Why wouldn't you?
A spicy burrito before bed?
Yeah, I'd do it. Sleeping on your right side is better for your heart, but it apparently invites the burrito to make a comeback. So choose wisely.
Listen, if you're worried about your heart, you're not having a spicy burrito before you go to bed.
Then there are the back sleepers. Now, this is great for your spine, but it's catastrophic for your marriage because back sleeping causes the airway to collapse, turning you into a human chainsaw.
Nope. I have the machine.
I am the machine.
And I still sleep on my side. Sometimes left, sometimes right.
This can be the cause of being relegated to the comfy chair in the living room. And finally, stomach sleeping.
Get a good one, though, because if you get a run-of-the-mill recliner type,
it's bad.
You'll be spending $1,200 or $1,300 several times a year.
Yeah. Finally, stomach sleeping. Experts say this twists your spine and strains your neck, but it's the only way to sleep if you want to drool directly on your mattress.
Oh, see, I never get to the mattress. I get the pillow pretty good.
So the bad news...
And actually, I can do that sleeping on my side.
So what's the bad news, you might well ask?
Gee, Scott, what could be the bad news?
Doesn't matter what you choose. Bad news, what you choose. Studies show we shift position 30 times a night. So you might go to bed like a soldier, but you're going to spend the night turning like a rotisserie chicken.
Kind of a letdown.
Isn't it, though?
I don't even like rotisserie chicken that much.
I do.
And just for fun, Lulu Lotus of Mississauga, Ontario. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you ever a chance to watch the Four Seasons of Cardinal, watch it. It is, if you like Batman, he is so broody. He might the brooding in this show might outbrood Bruce Wayne.
Wow.
I know. Lulu Lotus, Cardinal. Lulu Lotus of Mississauga, Ontario, has earned a Guinness World Record for her rather impressive skill.
Way to go.
Impressive, but I don't know if it's can be monetized, as the kids say. She blew a 44.1 decibel whistle through her nose. Hygiene aside, UPI reported that Lotus visited.
It's not a record. It can't be a record. It's not.
44.1 decibel whistle through her nose. UPI reported it, so it must be true.
Slow news day at UPI.
Yeah, it was January 9th last year. The Lotus, Lulu, visited. Who would name their child Lulu if their last name was Lotus?
Lulu
why do you
Lotus.
hate children?
Yeah, and it seems to me you should be designing sportswear.
Yeah. Of course, if you had a guy, you could name him Lamar, and then be,
Lamar Lotus.
Lawrence.
Larry
Lotus. Ooh. There's somebody's nose who would get broke.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh, UPI reports that Lotus visited Acoustics Engineering Limited, AER Acoustics Engineering Limited, to have her whistle measured in a special room. It's the whistle measuring room, I'm sure.
Yeah, they have one dedicated to measuring whistles blown through one's
Snout
whistles.
Schnoz
whistles.
Yep. She said her 5-year-old son had recently
Booger
discovered
vaults.
he too had nose whistling capabilities and said it would be a dream come true if he beat my record one day. Yeah.
So this is without an appliance? It's just
they're whistling through their nose, yeah. You know that
I think they've got some problems they need to get fixed.
A couple of times in The Big Bang Theory where Sheldon mentions that Amy's nose whistles.
Yeah.
They've turned it into an art form, or at least a record-breaking noise form.
I know if it's my nose, I just have to go clear the obstruction, as it were.
Well, blow me down.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.